Well, welcome to the Fox School of Wine Weekend Wine Series. This is Valentine's night, a special night in our wine series, and we had some really interesting special wines to try tonight. First wine that we had was Bigaro from Elio Peronne in the Asti region of the Piedmont in Italy. It's a blend of Moscato and Bracchetto. It is a light alcohol wine, only 5%. The students really did enjoy this wine. It's a good aperitif wine. They gave it a good solid B-. In the state store in Utah, this wine sells for $20.49. The second wine we had tonight was a white wine. It was Terredora di Paolo's Falanghina. It is a 100% Falanghina from Terredora. The class did enjoy this wine quite a bit. They gave it a B+ for their rating, and in the state store it retails for $14.99. It's higher alcohol. It's a dry wine, so it's a 13.5. The third wine that we had tonight was a rosé from Sicily, from Tasca del Marita. It's a Regaeli rosé. It's a blend, or it's a 100% actually Mascherello Nerello, an indigenous grape in Sicily, just made as a rosé wine. It's a 2013, and was enjoyed by the class. Gave it a good solid B. In the state store, this wine sells for $14.99, and it's another 13% alcohol wine. I've got that right. Oh, it's Nerello Mascalese. My bad. The fourth wine we had tonight was a Bordeaux. It's a 2011 Chateau de Cruzeau from the Lurton brand. It's a blend of, it's a blend of Cabernet Sauvignon and some Cabernet Franc and Merlot. It was very much enjoyed by the class tonight. They gave it an A-, and the Wine Spectator rated it, or no, it was the Wine Advocate rated it at 88. The alcohol level is a 13.5, and it was $25.99. The last wine we had tonight was a port from Dow. It's their late bottled vintage port from 2008. It was an interesting ending to our Valentine's tasting. We had the port, and then we sampled the port with a little piece of very rich bittersweet chocolate from Ritual, a chocolate maker who has recently moved to the Park City area. It's an 85% cocoa, so it's a very rich cocoa butter chocolate. It was interesting for the class and for the professor to try first the port, and then let some of the chocolate melt on your tongue, and then try a little bit of the port with the chocolate. Without the chocolate, just the port, the class gave it a B- rating, but with the chocolate, they gave it a very solid A rating. So interesting to see how something served with wine, particularly this LBV port, can change the experience for the taster. In the state store, this LBV sells for $21.99, and it's 19.5% as a fortified wine. So that was our Valentine's tasting. Everyone enjoyed the great variety, and they particularly found the chocolate was amplified by the port. Thank you, and we'll see you again.